They all look so good. I can't get over it. Not the key change. Hello, my lovely, beautiful Insomnia friends. This is LC. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am so excited for comeback season to be upon us yet again, and this is my second ever comeback with Dreamcatcher, where today I am going to be reacting to the Apocalypse Follow Us mini album. So I am very excited to get into this album and to see what kind of links that we have to Apocalypse Save Us. Because, you know, with Save Us, it was kind of like it implied that they needed help, whereas with Follow Us, it's like, okay, now we're taking action, bitches. We are going to fight. So I am so intrigued to see exactly how this plays out. So let's get into it. But before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel.
1 minute later.
So for today's beverage of the day, I, for some reason, was like, I want to have a drink that looks like blood. So this is like I think a cherry Mio. I don't know if Mio exists outside of Canada, but I don't know. I had the red sweater, I had the red drink. I just felt like fully committing today. I imagine this tastes better than blood. I would certainly hope so. Okay, so we are going to go in order here. So we're going to start with the intro, Chaotical X. I feel like if it's especially chaotic if it's chaotical. So let's set the mood for the album with this intro. Oh, just getting right into it. Oh, oh, that beat though. Ready to dance. I'd like a full-length version of this. Ooh. It almost sounded like sounding an alarm of some kind. Of like, Dreamcatcher has arrived! You have been warned. Ooh, I really like that. That was like such a vibe. They do such a good job with their introductions of just totally setting the mood for the album. And I feel like this introduction is no exception. So what do we think the Chaotical X is? I'm really racking my brain trying to even like remotely figure out what it could mean. Maybe it might become clearer as we go into things. But oh, now I'm very excited to get into Vision. So at the time of recording this, which is Wednesday, it is number 17 on Trending for Music, and it has almost 8 million views. I feel like that's pretty good, is it not? But I'm so excited to see how this single follows up to Maison, if we get similar themes here, or something like entirely new and a brand new concept. All I saw was some of the photos of them with like the red jackets with the black little accents on them. So I really, truly have no idea what to expect here. I'm so excited, so let's do it. Oh gosh, Dobby right from the beginning. Oh, they look so beautiful. Ah, pink hair Geo. Ooh. Ah, so regal. Very like apocalyptic. Oh, that outfit. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I feel like there's so many parallels here to Maison. The vibes are very post-apocalyptic, not just with, the setting, but also the song itself. I just feel like Dreamcatcher does such an amazing job at creating like a vivid picture and scene with their music. Like Jiwoo's parts here saying, "Not for me in this place drier than the desert, this unquenchable thirst." Like I feel it. I feel like I need to take a drink now. So before with Maison, so they were saying like, "Please someone fight for us." Now they're the ones like fighting, or they're saying, "Forward march along with the steps and reload towards the hill full of enemies. Salute to all of us. I'll give you a vision. Take the temporary pain. It'll spread the longer you rest. They don't have a reason. I'll give you a vision." Where it's almost like if no one's gonna do anything about it, like we're gonna be the ones to take action. We're gonna be the ones to fight. Like we are ready. Gather around to your positions. I would fight for you, Jiwoo. I just kind of hit myself hard there. But I love the instrumental too, like the beat and those like synths underneath. Like, ooh. If you haven't heard Cyberpunk from ATEEZ, like you need to listen to that if you like this. And even with the line of "I'll give you a vision," it does kind of call back to Maison as well. Because if you listen to the tune of that line, it kind of has the same tune as "Please Someone Fight for Us," where it's like, "Please someone fight for us." And then here it's like, "I'll give you a vision." Like it's similar in that sense, in the way of calling back to the previous song, but having something new here. And oof, I just love that. I love all those like connections. Also, please forgive my singing voice. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sensing we're about to get an epic Dami rap, so I need to prepare myself. Okay, let's go into it.
Turning over page, turning over page. 조금씩 좁혀가 유력한 주동자 남겨진 victim, big pain, deep rage. 찾아 life, Jackie Chan, quickly, swiftly.
Obsessed. Oh, she's so beautiful. I love the crown. Ooh, rage filling the sky. Oh, I like this outfit. Oh, they all look so good. I can't get over it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Feels like a video game. And the like screens there, again calling back to Maison. Oh, that note. Ooh. I just feel their power coming through the screen. Ooh, I like that. Oh my gosh, that is everything I hoped that it would be. They've just like ascended from that place from Maison. Like what more could you ask for, honestly? Like the visuals were on point. The choreography was on point. The vocals. And I'm just like obsessed with this concept. Like I want those lightning powers. How does one acquire those lightning powers? I would appreciate if Dreamcatcher could fill me in on that. And I found Dami's rap here just like so fascinating, especially talking about the powerful instigator drawing closer. So do we think this is referring to kind of like with Maison of the, big corporations and the people responsible for climate change. And they're gearing up to fight these people, saying the only things left are victims, big pain, deep gray, like the destruction we leave in our path, and being ready like Jackie Chan, quickly, swiftly. But the biggest thing that makes me think that is that Handong here is saying, gonna hunt you karma. So like karma is gonna get you for polluting this earth. No more way out, only resentment is left. And then on top of the land you protected, raise your flag and fight again. Like, oh, I love this. Oh, I love this so much. And then saying, I'll give you a vision. It's almost like their point of attack is creating a vision of hope for the future and like a plan of how they're actually going to tackle climate change. Is this a big stretch? Again, this is all just my interpretation. Ooh, and then their powers, the electricity. It's like, this is what should be powering the earth and powering our vehicles, not, fossil fuels. And they're going to bring the power of electricity to the world. Or that's their vision, I don't know if any of this is making any sense. And then just like the power of putting the peace sign up in the air at the end of like, this is our real power here is peace. And almost like Gandhi style, we're gonna fight this war with peace and with love. But then kind of like immediately hide it behind their back and look away. Almost like, don't take my sign of peace as weakness. Like I can take it away as easily as I put it out there. I adored this concept. And I think the song itself is so badass. It's something I feel like I could listen to driving down the highway and just be like, I'll be your angel. And my husband will be in the passenger seat just like. But okay, let us now get into some of these B-sides on this album, where we're going to start with Fairytale. So we're going to something a little bit lighter here. I've just learned at this point not to have any expectations when it comes to Dreamcatcher, because whatever ones I have, they're just going to blow out of the water. So let's listen. Ooh. Very like ethereal, those vocals. This is so beautiful. Such a different vibe from the last song. Oh. This is an interesting one. Again, the vibe is so different from the last song, where it's almost like what the promise of the other side could provide, of like rebuilding after apocalypse, especially talking about things like the wind of the ocean full of excitement and the wonderful sunrise, the beautiful moonlight, in a theoretical post-apocalyptic world, probably all things that wouldn't really exist. So, maybe is this almost like a dream that they're having within this apocalyptic world? Because they are saying fairy tale. It's not saying, this is reality. Because Gio's saying right now, looking at, I think they're supposed to say your eyes shining, dream a fairy tale. So yeah, it is referencing a dream here. And then dancing in the rain, hold your mysterious hand, we're living in a fairy tale. Food for thought, that is for sure. But that's what I love about Dreamcatcher. They just make me question things, or there's so many different scenarios and interpretations. Yeah, it has a much more hopeful vibe than the last song. But okay, let us continue. If we get some more Dami singing, I might just lose my mind. Oh my gosh, so much Dami singing. I like the guitars in the background. I feel like Kondang's getting a lot of lines in this. I just want to like skip through a field to the song. Ooh. Whew. Chills. You know what's funny is like I'm having a hard time trusting that this isn't like a dream because they're really trying to convince you that it's real. But with Dreamcatcher, I don't think it's unlike them in some of their previous songs to try to lull people into like a false sense of security, and that's how they like draw them in. I feel like I'll have to see for the next song if that is the case. Like if the next song is kind of like haha, like gotcha bitch, maybe it's not real. But you know, suspension of disbelief for the moment because the vocals are so beautiful, so ethereal, and the drums and like the guitars are just lifting my spirits. But okay, let's keep going. She sounds like an angel. So yeah, I feel like I really have to wait and see the vibe of the rest of the album to wonder whether this was like for real or whether this was like a dream-like state, and if this was a result of like achieving what they were going for with vision, or you know, when there's like a movie or a video game where you defeat the boss and it seems like way too easy, and then all of a sudden like the big batter boss comes in. So who knows, maybe we will find out here listening to Some Love, which is our next track here. This one looks a little bit more intense than the photos from the last song, and the hair just like looks so sleek, so shiny. All right, let us listen. Ooh. I'm special. We do. Cursing a spell. Ooh, this is funky. This is funky. And so those little flourishes are cool. Oh. Oh.
눈을 감으면 일렁이는 우주와 똑같아 이곳에선 play my game.
Ooh, that was fun. Huh. I'm just thinking about the spell line because the song feels very uplifting, you know? They're saying things like go with the flow, hold your head up high like a tall building. I know you're special, relax, go out to the world. So is the spell that they're cursing on us trying to get us to believe that? So in the last song, I was like, I don't trust them. I feel like they're gonna like snatch us up and lull us into this false sense of belief. But it seems like they're kind of genuine here, at least based on this song, saying we all need some love. And I like this line about the sound of the horn and then the vocal line almost sounding kind of horn-like this part. So let's keep going. For some reason, this is making me think of like an early 2000s pop song. Ooh, that beat. Ooh. Ooh. She always does these breakdowns so well. Her voice is just so well suited to it. I feel so inspired. Oh, I feel like warm and fuzzy inside because they're so right. We all need love. Doesn't matter how unworthy you feel. But this song was really, really making me think of the song Candy by Mandy Moore. Classic, early 2000s. And then the chorus. For some reason, I just got major vibes of this song, but obviously Some Love sounding much more modern. But I love those early 2000s pop songs. Like, it reminds me of my childhood. And I love that Dreamcatcher here is coming up with this really like uplifting song because I feel like most of the time when I listen to a Dreamcatcher song, I feel like afraid for my life because they're gonna like come for me. So yeah, the direction of the album took an interesting turn here where the follow us is really like follow us to the promised land where you will live in a fairy tale and you will feel so good about yourself. So now where are we gonna go? Now we have our last full-length song of the album, which is Rainy Day. So maybe do we come back down to earth here? Are we getting a ballad? So let us listen. Ooh. Sounds like a soundtrack.
이 비가 지나가면 나도 그댈 지울 수 있길 빗소리가 들리면 사랑하는 그대가 더 생각이 나요 함께 걸었더니 길 속에서 잊었던 기억들이 불어와 하지만 추억하는 시간들은 떠나가죠 비를 피하려 뛰었지만 젖어
Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. Like, I was not expecting this. This would be such a good soundtrack song.
함께 걸었던 길 속에서 좋았던 기억들이 불어와 하지만 잊고 싶은 시간마저 생각나.
Oh, their vocals just...
이를 피하려 뛰었지만 넘어진
harmonies. I'm sorry, I had to cough, but I was also very overwhelmed because I was just not even remotely expecting this after what we just heard. It seems like such a hard pivot, especially when Ji right off the bat says, "I hope I can erase you." And it's almost like this memory of the love that they had is fading, because on this road that we walk together, forgotten memories come by, but time for memories goes away. It's just so touching, and their vocals are so gentle and like haunting. But okay, let us continue. I love these harmonies. Not the key change. It's bringing back sad memories. Again, such an atmosphere that they create.
시간이 오래 지나가면 다 있겠죠. 이 비가 그쳐도 난 여기 있을게요.
I actually want to cry after that. You can just hear the pain in their voices. I feel like acting through song is such an underrated skill, and Dreamcatcher is just absolutely nailing it, because I just feel the emotion in this song so palpably. I'm just blown away. But it just makes you want to think like, oh, who hurt you? Who hurt you? And how do I give him a knuckle sandwich? But what an interesting note to kind of end on here, at least for the last full-length song of the album. And for the last song, we have our outro, which is Mother Nature. So is Mother Nature here revived, or is it on its way to being revived? I guess we're gonna find out. Ooh. Very atmospheric. Sounds kind of ominous at the end there. Like like it's almost leading into battle, but the beginning sounded a little bit more like hopeful sounding. So wow, that was over so fast. I want more. But friends, what are we thinking? What are our thoughts on Apocalypse Follow Us? I absolutely loved Vision. I feel like based on ATEEZ's latest album that Lees and Allender are really going in this almost like EDM-y punky type of sound, which I am here for. And I would love for there to be full-length versions of the introduction and the outro here. And I think my favorite track on this was Vision. I guess that makes me basic. But just like the message of that song and like the fight and the grit and the that was my favorite part of the album, I think. But there were so many vibes that were struck because there was the like fight song, Fairytale and Some Love felt very like hopeful. And then Rainy Day was this just beautiful ballad that just totally tugged at my heartstrings. So yeah, even in 6 songs, well, 2 kind of half songs, I was taken through it. I was taken on a journey, and I appreciate that from Dreamcatcher. So friends, I would love to hear your thoughts on this album. What you think, what your favorite track was. If you were like me and Vision was your favorite, or maybe one of the B-sides were your favorite. And what did you think about some of my interpretations? Did you maybe have some different ones, or maybe there were some confirmed ones that are far off from what I thought? Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments. I would love, love, love to hear them. I would also like to give a shout out to my $5 patrons, who are Catherine H, Dancing on Fire, MJN, Aaron M, Jem, Hope to Dust, Jennifer O, Kirsten, Leah B, Lisa H, Mila B, Nice Eye 64, Sophia S, Tiffers, and Vicos. If you would like to get a shout out at the end of every single one of my YouTube videos, as well as early access to my YouTube videos and access to exclusive Dreamcatcher content that is not available on my YouTube channel, I have done several reactions to different live stages. And right now, for the month of October, for my new patrons, everybody who signs up, I will be donating your pledge for this month to Inspire, which is a charity that helps Indigenous youth in Canada pursue further education, make a better future for themselves. So if you'd like to enjoy a bunch of Dreamcatcher content and enjoy it for a good cause, you can visit me at my Patreon at patreon.com/laurenclaire. But until next time, I still have lots of Dreamcatcher content to cover. There's so many albums that I've yet to listen to that I'm very excited to get into. So until my next Dreamcatcher video, I hope that you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.